Too good. You see him? Check out the fish, guys. Salmon spawning. Go stand out there with him. Get in the flow. Get in the flow these days. Oh, jeez. This guy was good. Right at the shore. Look at him sitting up there. Who's the big guy in the center? Ooh. They're almost intimidating. Look at the little torpedoes. They're going to torpedo me? Wow. Circling. Oh, look at them chasing each other. Nice. Dope. Need water shoes. At the Orville Dam, California. I'm out here to do a couple meetups. I'm here waiting on my first one. I better get in the flow. Cool, huh? There you go, Carbot. These guys up there. Biggest sharks, man. You think this will be fun? No, I'm not going to shoot them with my crossbow. I brought that for snakes or something. I had to. I want that stick though. Am I losing you guys? Sorry for all the jitteriness. I know it makes reception crap. In a minute. Let's see what we got. Sorry for all that. We'll calm it down here and get in. I got the lady up there. I said, hey, we're live streaming. Want to see them fish close up? Interesting. She thinks I'm drinking. Well, probably more than water. But you got to keep it hydrated. Yeah. You got to keep it hydrated. My toes. Oh yeah, that's precious. Okay. Right there. Should I get in and get wet? Whoa. Get above them a bit. Let's get in the flow, raise the vibe. Help these guys out. Thinking positive, upstream thoughts. How you guys doing today? Way cool out here. Yeah, just drove over all the passes. My van made it just fine. Actually, all that driving made the engine light come off. It's probably just a reset issue. It was actually telling me something, but... Oh, he's waving to you guys. Hey! Hey from YouTube. You're a star now. Right? I'm this guy that wears weird shoes. I was thinking how garbagey it was in here. Is that an oil filter? No, that's a rock. It doesn't look garbagey at all. It's well picked up around here. Yeah, right there he is. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't want to piss him off too quickly. I wish I had a GoPro. Well, I have a GoPro, but my batteries all went dead because they didn't get charged for too long. You guys want me to pet them? You want to find out their name? Come on. Oh, there we go. Ooh, sorry, guys. Yeah, keep commenting. have time paying attention where I'm going to these big guys. So, over zoomed, right? I wish I had a safety on this camera. Phone. Be a big crybaby if I have it. Oh, they're schooling. They're going to take me on as a team. Push him. I don't want to push him forward. Yeah, I know. I don't want to drop it, but I do want to get higher. I mean, with the camera, not. I'm pretty good right now. I smoked some Kushberry, or Gucci berry, it was called. Oh, look at the back. Safety in numbers, guys. Look, we're learning something here. This is how we have to do it. Making our way upstream. Everybody's coming with. We're leaving no one behind. Hey, Travis. What's up, man? Hey, all of you guys. I can barely see it. I don't want to lose this phone. Man. You kidding me? Chased all them buzzards away, the turkey buzzard. Oh, man, I need to go underwater. I bet this would last for a few minutes if I did it. Would it be worth it? It'll be worth it, guys. I love you. If I never see you again, it's because I love you guys so much. Right? We got this, Iris. Look at these guys. They're like dolphins. I've seen dolphins this size in Florida several times. And they get close to you like this, too. Look at that little guy. Circling me. Uh-huh. They're circling the wagons. I'm in trouble. Oh, no, I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow. This is what they call in the flow, right? Make sure we got a good example of this, everybody sees. I come out here to meet some people for the YouTube meetup. I'm at the first location. And like the other, another location might have had my Dragon Entourage do a pre-arrival flyby. And it blew their yard apart. Well, kind of from Nevada to California. This is a video of this person's yard demolished. Everything up, tossed, turned. And she laughed it all through. She stayed happy and addressed it, released it. You guys see that? Oh, man. Hey, slow down, guys. Don't get me excited. Might be peril here. This could be periling. Oh, yeah, see? They know that I see them watching. Oh, my God, they're big. Uh-huh, salmon. They're spawning right in front of me here. I don't want to disturb the rocks too much. I'm not seeing any fry, but you can see where they've scratched the top. You know, so that algae will be kind of bare on the top of the rocks where they've been doing their dealio. I don't want to go too far here. There's a couple of eggs right there, possibly. Well, I could go rock stacking or hunting in here right now. If I didn't have the camera, I would be stacking with these guys. You know, they're called quotums. It's like a river totem, a totem pole for the river. They put it at the different high tide or the high watermarks, and it's to help keep it from flooding. I think it's a Native American thing. Yeah? Rock stacking is pretty cool. It's gravity glue. I do a little of it. This would be perfect right now, actually, to do it. So, if this camera, if I could trust it to stay here, whoa, yeah, okay, guys. Shh, don't move so fast. Is anybody laughing? Man, I'm living my dream. This is super fun. Everything's lined out to me by the light. I was looking at the light and it beamed down on this, right? And I was like, wow, you know I'm going to follow that light. I said, what, for me? Oh, I'm going to share it with everybody then. Oh, yeah, you're coming like that. I hope it's not too choppy. If I stay still, I know it's better. You guys rock, man. Yeah, I love all of you. You guys, this is what it's all about, really. Just no fear. You know, I come down here to California, have fun, I was worried a little bit, just concerned and took some precautions. Yeah, this was a dream. So I'm get kind of back over here. This is a hole. Probably pushed them all out right now. They're all up and down. Well, this is pretty much where you're going to see them the best, but all up through these shoals. They're as curious for me as I am them. It looks like sparkle poi. I might do that tonight. Maybe they'll think it's fireflies though and they'll burn their mouth. I don't want to do that. Though they don't eat at this time of year. Look, yeah, see that? They're spawning right now. I'm not going to move around in here too much anymore. Can you guys see it fairly well? A little over zoomed. Yeah, I wish I could read everything right now, but I'm afraid if I look at you guys, I don't want to get that spontaneous burst of lucid vertigo. Lucid vertigo, that's the name of my other channel. I get that. That's a real thing. When you're in your dream and you're lucidly experiencing the vertigo of it, you shift at that point where you break through the membrane, step out, or you're stepping back in, riding the etheric astral roller coaster, wave of rainbow light and love. Puffer in there, oh damn it! Sorry guys, here, let me just try to find some. Oh, but best comedy was just. I don't have to work my skid in again. Oh, really, comedy, man. If you can laugh about any of this, transmute it, make everything that's going on beautiful, and support other people with it. That's the half a buff. Okay, let me get out here a bit more in the stream. The wall's probably going. I don't want to walk too much over this stuff. I don't like to make it any harder than. I'm actually kind of pushing them out. Whoa, defender. Defender's here. Like right there, that's a hole. Shoot, I'm zoomed right. Sorry guys. Right there's a hole. You can see the hole. The top of all the rocks have all of the algae and lichen, and it's all up and there's a hole there, so they've been digging and burying right there. I can't see the eggs. I wonder if they're, I do see one. Maybe I can't tell if it's a rock or not. You don't see a massive one. Maybe right here they're coming back in. Shit, yeah. This is a nice high spot over here. Between the axes. It's wild how they smell the particles of their own place in the stream, not just their stream. They know how far to go up is where they came from. They smell it. It's probably in their DNA, like we've got things written into our DNA. I think that's the best place to get all the truth and all the benefits come with that if we hold our thought forms. Positive things happening. A lot of things out there to distract us right now, isn't there? Isn't it fun for a little while? Until we realized we were kind of the only ones worried about it so much. You're like, man, I'm worried about that. I'm tired of living their night or surviving their nightmare. I think they love it too when we get on it. If there's a they, it's really just all consciousness and creation. But if there is, they love it when we get on there and go, oh, the chemtrails are killer. Oh, look how good it's working, guys. Don't even let them know. It's not, you can transmute it, really. Because I would have been dead by now if I kept that belief. They would have made a special FEMA camp for me. I hope you guys can see me. 11 you here, 14 thumbs up, you guys rock. Yeah, I'm going to do this until, 3 or 4 days, I'll get back out of this. Just stay right here, except I really don't want to bust their eggs up. You can't tell, they're burying pretty deep, so a lot of this is clear right here. Now I can't see where the shallower part was. The light's not working in my favor. Yeah, this is Orville Dam. It's actually called the Orville Wildlife Area. And let me tell you, it is full of wildlife in every area. It's super big. There's all kinds of different access points and attractions or amenities here. This is a dead one in there. I'm pretty sure that white thing right there, if you guys over zoom in. Yeah, it's a dead one laying on the bottom. We've seen it from the top real well. It looks like it's swimming and moving, but it's not. Ah, there you go. Phew. That was painful. I hope that wasn't killing you guys. That's a dead one, that light out there. And there's a real white one right there. That's not dead, but that's what they start to turn to. Like, use their pigment. I think they get their pigment because of what they eat in the sea. Oh yeah, see, they're busy over there. That was the male digging the hole. Females supervising. Yep, she's supervising. Micromanaging, whatever. Is it messing up? Hey, Chris, good to see you. Jason, hey, man, I love you guys. Thank you for your support and dedication, man. It's changed my life. And if I could be reached as drowsy and as chemically comatose at times as I was, anybody can be. And they can have different catalysts. We got to let everybody have their catalysts. I had to learn that. And it was hard to hear some other things that you would think was a psyop and working against us when you buy into there is an against us and us and them paradigm that just further divides us. Anything that shows the differences in us is kind of designed to correct. Just love, laugh, and make each other happy. Try to talk people out of jumping into the fire prematurely. Yeah, if anything, we don't want to react to some stuff that we hear externally from us. If it's not happening right in you can't go outside and pick it out of your front yard or your neighbors or your city block. How real is it? Well, even if it's real for somebody else, it doesn't make it that exactly real for us, because the universe says yes to everything we believe, expect. So I believe I was going to have excellent time to connect with nature. What did I get? Yep. It feels good in this deep. The pressure on the pants. Hold them tight. Am I still coming in or not? I'm in the shade a little bit now. I kind of see, but a beaver out of the water too. You know what? It might have been a mountain beaver. There's things called mountain beavers. They don't have webbed feet and they don't have flat tails, but their face and their body looks like a miniature beaver. It's not a muskrat. It's not a nutria. They get up into where the clear cut is. They don't get to the water. They just burrow in holes and they eat fern tips and the fern branches, and they don't spend much time outside of their holes. So they go out and gather a bunch at nighttime and stack them up all by their hole. You come out and you see all these tags of ferns. You know he's in there just pulling them out as he wants one. He expose himself much. This sucks. This blanket. It's a killer. This stuff drowned everything around it. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back. I can get this right now. There we go. We don't have access to get this all the way out. I can't afford to get sloppy right now. Oh, we can get it up so it's not gonna surely go down, right? It feels like an electric blanket. Ooh. Nope, those are stickers underneath. Not like it was shocking me, but it felt like cords. Alright, is it better when I stop and slow down? 8 people in here. Hey, I love you guys. We'll do a couple more streams here while I'm reporting in on my channel, see if I can find my YouTube meetup person who's a skywatcher like us. He told me about this place, and I'm thankful, man. It was perfect. It's a long way to get here. There's a lot of good stuff on the way here that I had to pull myself out of stopping for. Great clouds. I put my night camera on for a while. Got some good night shots. Well, okay night shots. If I'm not sitting there holding the camera, I don't get the same effect. That kind of time lapse. Sure, I'll see the energies and some other stuff, but I won't get those, energy signature frequencies of the other realm. 5D. Yeah, I kind of want to go all the way across over there. It's too interruptive, you know what I mean? Disruptive. There's a lot of things going on. These guys don't need any extra stress. on their fins. Come on, man. Don't their fins need a break? Give their fins a break. I hope someone's laughing. Cool as I sure am. Really, I feel giddy, and it looks like when you let loose of all the physical and disappointments and the disillusionment of everything, really, it's just having fun with it all. I feel lighter. I feel like a lot of people would be afraid to come out or maybe do something like this or hesitant in that. No, I jump in. And the universe is supporting me right now. It's like, wow. Because, I haven't worked in quite a while. And, living in my van. It's been very cool. Like now I can look back and see where it was happening all along. But everybody that I meet and talk to a lot of people about the sky when I'm out under it all the time. And almost first time I meet these people, they're grabbing things out of their car, their pockets or whatever to gift me with something. I'm like, hey, you haven't heard my message? Why you gifted me so quick, And there are people that don't have a lot, but it means something, It shows me that the universe is supporting me if you don't doubt it. Be present in the moment to see which package it comes in. It might be different than the one you expected. You guys are a package. I gotta tell you, there's no way I was gonna go do what I do and keep it to myself. Nope. I don't care what people needed to think of me, but when I bought into all that negative narrative, that was just to get rid of all the distractions. So the consciousness, God, source, creator, could interact with me without all that shit in between us. That's what we're doing. We're really just sharing our personal time with God. It's wow. It goes to a new level every time. You can see the personalized cloud signatures that you guys get. It's I can see it in the screenshot. I don't have to see the name of who it is or anything. I can see whose it is. That feeling's there, the imprint, the divine connection is there. Pretty wild, isn't it? Who would have thought? Look, man, I needed something. I could realize now, as unconscious as I wasn't in the stagehand industry and all the stuff that goes with the, union professional stagehand unit. I needed something big and theatrical like the cloud entities to say, hey, guess what? We're here to support you. Whatever it is you decide, here it is. We're giving you the energy. Go ahead. You got to go ahead. Go. You're on. Put me in the game, boss. Put me in the game, coach. Yeah, it's so unique what we do. But it's been fairly easy for me to share. When I go show and tell somebody, they roll their eyes like, yeah, right. You got what? They look at the videos that we all put up, because I don't just share my own. I made that compilation with other people's videos and just to show what we're getting. But we get that on a consistency, like Iris and that. Hey, she taught me that's me shining my inner light. That my observation and my expectation and intention is that strong. Ours is. That's what. Look at like Philip, the guy from the Philippines. I know his name. All right, it's heard enough of me. That's what it is. But shut up if I want to do that. Yeah, anyway, meet some dynamic people out here. A lot of the homeless people, except they're disillusioned, are way closer to seeing what we are. And a lot of people are seeing it or having the same thing happen. It's a nice pine cone sitting in there. Hey, let's go for some refractions. What do we got here hiding? Is there an etheric water elemental in there? I've got water elementals before. Remember, it looked like a snake or a fishing line that was up and above and below the water and just swimming. I put a stick right to it. There was nothing there. It was there for a few days. It looked just like a snake or a fishing line serpentining in the water. So consciousness responds to what we look at. It responds to our observation. If we're in that connection and we consciously realize that we're having that interaction, it's priceless. It's cool how we look at everybody's formula grow and change, We get on here, we start sharing ideas of what we hear externally from ourselves, and then we see what other people's, word lexicon is, because this stuff is undescribable. It's consciousness. Everything is one thing. We're just here to enjoy it for a minute with God, with Source, with consciousness. consciously of it. Well, but not consciously at first. You go through the unconscious, so it's more savored, or it's you can notice the difference between Home Sweet Home and Oh, You're Always There. I think the desired separate state. Because listen, the totality of infinite perfection is a little bit oppressive. A little bit, limited, right? I mean, to know everything, be everything, do everything, that's omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. Wouldn't that get tiring after eternity? Wouldn't you want someplace that you could be everything like this? And go through the expansion and the learning of everything? I do. Some days I wouldn't want to come back. I don't want to come back and do this again, but I wouldn't want to do much of any of this for eternity. I would want to do it all, not one thing. Each one of us are a fractal of the all. Hey, I love you guys. Tell everybody's here. You'll be laughing, so happy. Just laugh at, with. It's okay. As long as we're laughing, that's medicine. Birds hoop. So, okay, look, guys, there is an issue. Because everything's changing at a cellular level, and there's the energies that a lot of people are dealing with. Like I had this person at a check stand was fumbling with trying to write a name on a piece of tape or a phrase on a piece of tape. And she broke down. She goes, "Oh my God, I can't be. I go, what's that?" Because I can't be having a day like I had yesterday where every single normal little task that she did was struggling, like she was not sure she was going to be able to do it, right? Everything, she said. All of it. It was one part of the day when it wasn't struggling. The whole, a big struggle on normal little things. Like, well, hey, it's the energetics. I can tell you, I don't know if you're sent here to tell that to me or I'm to tell you to you, but it's not just you, okay? And don't be hard on yourself, because she kind of like breakdown was like doing hard on herself. So I was like, hey, no, check it out. I said, one thing she said, well, what can I do to make it stop? I tried to give her the narrative we got, and she's like, no, that's good. You guys go for more energy, whatever you want. I want it to stop. I said, well, it's hard to just embrace it because it's it's challenging, but I said some things like, check the water that you're drinking and make sure you take a lot of your sugar. She goes, oh, that makes sense. I said, the sugar is going to block your electrum, the ability your body has to move this and integrate this energy through your body. So she goes, that makes sense. I've been doubled up on sugar. She's been hitting sugar real heavy, so she took that out. I refer to my channel and some other people's channel that talk about this kind of stuff, like Witchy Vibes 333 or something like that, whatever it is. She's real good at talking about the physical changes and the mental and etheric. Who's all here still? Travis, I'll see you in a little bit. If I don't get a hold of Tim here, I'll just head that way eventually. Maybe tomorrow, whatever. I'm not going to rush up tonight. Wow. Look at it move there. That looks like a shark attack. Oh, I'm missing it for you guys. Oh, man, it was like 30 seconds of above water action. Yeah, they're coming back in now. Is that a loon or a crested wood duck? Turkey vultures all over again now here. And they came out, I got rid of them somehow. Just me coming out, sliding down the hill was enough. They're sitting here for eggs. A vulture like that has no ability to kill anything. Other than maybe, a snake or something really, really small. But the structure of its beak and the power it has in its jaws are not enough to... They're not equipped for it. Their eyes and their wings are bigger so they can fly longer and see the stuff from a lot longer away, and they can smell better. But they're not killing it. So I had a friend that has a YouTube channel, right? His name's TriStar or oh, what is that? Oh, guys, I don't even want to look. Oh, it's fin from a fish. One of these fish. They break down. I see other body parts here. So yeah, it's TriStar, and he's like does Guinness Book World Record type things, all kinds of really creative records to break. Anyway, he took his didgeridoo and he goes out to a stream. It's in Arizona and it's all sand, and the rapids are flowing like as big as those ones in the middle, right over there to the middle. But they're like nice round loops and all. And he sits down way upstream. He sits down in the stream and he starts didgeridooing with his water, his didgeridoo just barely hitting the water. And then you can see the frequency of the water changes that's going by him. It starts doing a different thing than him just sitting there with that playing. Then he gets up and he goes to the other part downstream where it's those rapids, those the rolling rapids. It's like this. They stand up off the water, 12 inches or more. He gets over there with the didgeridoo and he flattens them, blows every bit of rapid, every bit of swell out of that creek. It was amazing to see it just go whoosh. I was like, and it didn't come back right away. He kept doing it for a while, and then he moved to a different section, did it again, and it came back. But while he was there, it didn't. He's got it on his channel. It's no, I'll refer it somehow. Leave it in the description maybe sometimes. So you guys enjoy this? Well, I'm digging. I hope Dave was here. The earth is falling and the sky is looking for you. I hope he's here. This is up his alley. Oh, look, I have a spear gun up there. You can't, shoot these things. They're doing their deal. But I brought that out for maybe a snake or anything. Just brought it. It's pretty cool. It's a little bolt. Spear gun. Or not spear gun, crossbow. Yeah, I wish I was right out there in the middle right now, but I'm not going to go disturb all that stuff. If I could float out there, no worries. Yeah, those ducks, I'm sure they're getting crawdads and everything right in here. You see a lot of their claws are all broke off. When I was out on the Willamette River the other night, doing a sparkle poi, and way out in the center of the river, the river is like 2 football fields across from it, just, all up and down there. In the center of, I hear fish jumping like these, probably the size of these things, jumping right near the shore, and I can see them and all. And in the center of the river, all of a sudden, we got something splashing like the size of a large seal or a killer whale. Or I'm like, what the heck? It jumps so loud, and it smacks when it hits down. You can hear the wake splash back on top of the water. It put so much water in the air. I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh, and here's a crawdad. I don't know if it's going to be bright enough to see him, but... So yeah, they were so big, and what they're doing is those are river beavers, not like stream beavers or pond beavers, and they're super big. They're a lot bigger than the ones. The ones I got in my thing are 5 feet plus. These ones are bigger than that, and they're territorial. They don't want anybody else in their sticks. So no, I'm in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. Actually, no, I'm not right now. That's where I'm from, but no, I'm in California, Southern California. First time. And this is the Orville area. The Orville Dam, this is a water, or what they call it, a wildlife area. It's not even like a restored one. This is just pretty well natural, They do some management, I'm sure everybody does. Yeah, very cool. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I had just inspired. I just did it. I've been talking about leaving the state for a couple years, just go meet some of you guys. So I did it. It's working good. The van's doing great. I'm waiting for my first meetup. I probably should have went to his YouTube channel and said something too. I'm at the text him. He doesn't get right back to me. It's been a couple days sometimes. He has some young ones he's involved with raising. Very, very cool. These orchards out here, oh my gosh. They're so beautiful. They have this place called Julie's Fruit Stand. And it's right now, with the cornucopia season, it's got this whole Halloween, kind of almost Thanksgiving-ish spread laid out. And, the pumpkin patch and all of their products, or all the produce. So I bought some, I did a little video for someone, live stream for someone else, just private. Pretty good stuff. Because there's kids there and all, I'm not, you know what I mean? I wasn't trying to see them. I just wanted to show how they had it decorated. It was huge. It was like 2 basketball fields at least. 2 basketball arena fields. Yeah, David, there you are. Isn't this cool? Yeah, I should be getting more busy. Oh, look, he's coming right up here. Oh, can you see him? Stand up. Don't lose his phone. Don't lose his phone. Don't scare him either. Oh, he is right here. Yeah, he just, they'll come right up to you. I got in there and had them all. I don't know how long you've been here, but they're pretty interactive. Just so beautiful and pure here. This water is so clean and clear. Hmm. I mean, really, the garbage. Okay, look, there's somebody's garbage. That's not mine. He's been there a long time. I'll pick that stuff up on the way when I can. That's all it takes is if everybody did it, and then if we all did it, the kids would watch us and think, yeah, that's right. We should all, it should be an instilled value. That's how we can do it. Everything can be that way that we want to change. Right now, the energies are changing and things are nothing's easy anymore. It seems like nothing's on autopilot when you could just come in and throw your hat to the corner every day and it would hit the pole no matter what, hit the hook. Nope. You're stopping, you're lining it up, you're checking your balance, cleaning your ears. It still knocks over the lamp next to it when it misses. It's a stupid bounce, like, supernatural almost possible. It's energetic. And that's what it is. They said, it's like, look, it's the attachment to this whole physical temporary illusion that we're allowed to have this experience in. And you just realize there's not a whole lot there holding you down, keeping you this dense and serious and bought into it all. You look when you step back and you get to that place where you can see everything it's just consciousness. Spending time with consciousness, like just entered, there's a love factor there, it's unconditional, infinite, totalitarian love, or not totalitarian, but the totality of think of how oppressive sort of or intimidating the totality of infinite perfection is. Whoa. You would want some weed to smoke and forget that stuff for a couple of nights. You'd want to be, a Bob, a Mike, a Iris, for eternity. Hey, we're dealing with this time scale of eternity. And the cool part is that we get to know at this point when you have all these experiences and expand enough, we get to know that's what it is and just play and do your role, play your role, and realize that it's all part of the play. It's not that much judgment, we got to quit. I had to quit judging things on external stuff. Oh my God, they look like seals all the way up and down that river when they're jumping. I seen one way down there just jump. Yeah, they were splashing it up. I want to float down this now. And that's what I'm going to do. You know what? That water is really warm because it's so shallow through here. There's all that sunlight on it. Yeah, I'm going to get a tube and go down it. That sounds oh yeah. Oh, look too zoomed in. Look at them. See them? Look at them out there. Look like sharks attacking stuff. Don't they? This is some big ones too, I'm telling you. See when they charge upstream, looks pretty cool. Torpedo style. Brilliant spot. I just wish I was in that sun right now, but all my stuff's right here. I'm gonna walk with it. Yeah, all these turkey buzzards. But I've seen plenty of those red-tailed crows. Red-tailed hawks. And the dead one on the road even too. And I thought about it. For me, it was all dead, but its wings were all spread out when it hit the concrete and landed there. I thought I had time. I could have stopped to grab the feathers. I thought, wait a minute, no. Not that the feathers were illegal or anything, but I didn't want. Ooh, there it goes. I had to zoom out. That I didn't want other people to think I had anything to do with it, or I was pillaging it, taking the change out of its pockets for its poor family. They're going to return it to. So they're pillaging his feathers. But it's a way to honor it. If you take those feathers and make something craft out of it, right? Honor and show reverence for its life and beauty. Let it live on a little bit. A few seagulls up there. Yeah, man, I'm in bliss. Look at them guys sitting up. Oh, that's right, I'm not zoomed. They're all they got a pact of them. They're cuddling. They're doing, that's called tuning. No, it's called dolphining. When one goes on its side and the other. Yeah, no, I'm a little too zoomed in. This is way worth the drive. I see a bunch of good things on the way in here that I would have stopped at, and I was like, no, I want to make sure the car gets over here. I had a friend follow me in. Yeah, spawning. I'm not sure if that's spawning behavior or super spreader behavior. They're getting them eggs somewhere around there. I mean, they're super spreaders now. You gotta be careful. When you guys are out in public, you gotta keep your eye open. You might be having super spreader activity, and you need to tell somebody. Just can't have people going around doing that. Hey, Michelle. Hey, I love all of you guys. Really, I'm serious. You guys have so much changed my life. Is that Blickum? Oh, I got my friend. He's got all new. I'm in this. Yeah, Blick. I'm in this arms race with my friend, and he's way up in me. He's got the new DPMS. Looks like an AK pistol, and he has the new Beretta full automatic pistol, and he has a new crossbow too, and a couple of things. Oh, you got another just a semi-automatic pistol. And everybody I meet now has pellet guns. Listen, I want you to do this, Blick. Look up a gunner drummer. Oh man, he takes heavy metal music and starts popping shots to the beat. First he'll start out with hitting it on his drums right out in the yard. And then he picks up his tools and he goes, what? Oh, I was knocking my head on cloud 9.5, checking that out. I go, that's exactly my idea, but with BB guns, Air guns, smaller scale, but look, their air guns are pretty powerful too. They got 9mm, 40 cals, and all kinds of things in air guns, the pneumatic recharge ones. So and they're full auto and everything like that too. So I'm looking for a drummer like that. I'm looking for a lead drum. We do that with all different types of creative targets for this. I still have a huge collection. I just asked my guy that's back there if he could scout out another range for us before it gets cold, because CO2 doesn't work that great in the cold. We had issues with it last year. That's why a lot of our guns kind of shit on us. But it's going to be epic. I know it will be. Okay, so we'll send you clips, and I want to do some with. I'll try to keep the camera, or camera and the microphone forward, picking up the impacts. Try to block out some of the back, but I'll do it both ways. I'll, make 2 recordings, and I know you'll do your magic. We're all doing magic here, and it's priceless having all of you guys here for each other. Thanks. Keep taking it to the top. I love you guys, man. Yeah, look at that guy. Oh, I'm just going to let you guys watch these guys for a minute. It's a pretty good perspective. I would get up in one of these trees if they were stronger. The parts that would be strong enough wouldn't really give me the greatest view. Pretty good. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 spots, but I love climbing trees too. So yeah, after I had my awakening, and got through all that integration and realizations that I had to rescue my inner child. So, because all that other kind of you or me or that other person attributes are kind of not in line with what we're thinking now, what we're doing now. So I had to go back. When I figured out, I have to go back to where do I start? I felt empty. I was like, shit, everybody on YouTube, it's not like a real person, it's not like somebody in your 3D life that you're sharing things with. So, and I had, removed, I had those distractions removed for me. So anyway, I'll quit babbling. Next one might be just a silent stream. I'm going to float in there with them ducks. They won't even recognize me. I'm going to put some feathers on. Now, I'm not swimming with them fish again with my G-string and my GoPro until they give it back. A little sensitive around the tail area. You guys rock. I love to come back and see the comments. It takes a while. When you guys load a video, it looks like it's in low quality. It's just because they're, it's updating and stuff. It takes sometimes an hour, 2 hours. Sometimes you get a high quality on it for the first time you see a video. So I learned that. And hey, let me tell you guys, everyone is knocking it out of the park with the videos. I can see we got a formula. It's like spiritual medicine. It's the imprint of it all this activation of the imagery that's in the sky. And what we're going through, like me and Chris had an energetic connection one day when he was having a visitation. I could feel it all the way across, in my country, on the other side of the coast. And he had called in his while he was having his visitation, he had texted me and said, "I need you now. Call me, please." And I was having this energetic thing. I was sitting there, energetic, transmuting the energies with him. And I got a flash of him when I got the energy to a manageable spot. I got a flash of him, his persona, everything I know about Chris. What I know about him. Just comes quick, natural, and it's real vivid. It's just all of him. And I went to, like, I was going to get up, and I was nauseous and dizzy. My legs felt weak, so I was like, "Whoa, I'm ready to get up yet." And I like integrated and balled that energy up again, and then boom, right when I got it to a manageable point, Chris gave a flash again. I'm like, I got to get up and get to my phone. It was all the way across the field. As soon as I got there, I pulled up. It was his thing. Less than 3 minutes earlier, saying, "Oh my God, I need you." I need to. What is? Mm-hmm. And he said it felt. This is a great description of how it feels. It feels like your top of your scalp like the top of your scalp is being kind of pulled back. And that's what it feels like. That's your crown chakra opening. Mm. At first you're like, "Oh my God, their frequency beam." They got the death ray on me. No, it's expanding us. Hey, I love you guys. Be good to yourselves. Be easy. Anything critical, use extra time and precaution. I know. Say goodbye to my feet. Don't. Them silly feet. What? Later. Bang, bang, boom.